Well, that's Viking kayak. And that's my old one. There you go, lady. Yeah, bloody good, but windy, eh?
It is.
It's supposed to be calm. What happened?
It just flipped.
Yeah, it was fine.
That way, but should be able to sort of get a wee bit of a shelter.
Yeah, around the corner.
That's why I'm not too worried.
The Pro Fish
Viking 400.
Viking 400.
So
It's quite wide, isn't
I
it?
would go bigger, but at the end of the day I have to manhandle this by myself, so
Yeah.
this is light enough. I can sort of throw it up, throw it down sort of thing. So
Oh, yep. Yeah, there's a bit of weight there, right, doesn't there? So what does that weigh?
Anything, I think it's like 25, but obviously throw a bit of gear on there, but yeah, anything more than that just becomes bloody.
Oh, you get a wee pod in here.
Yeah. So usually, I didn't bring the burley tonight, but basically we've got the anchor, bits and pieces I keep by, obviously your bags in the back there for throwing the fish, and basically pre-cut the baits in there, so I just pull this out of the freezer and just dump that in there.
Where do you keep your knife?
Technically there, but I've just realised I've actually got one on the buoyancy vest there. I try not to use knives, obvious reasons, because I'm cutting near my legs. If I slice, I'm in trouble, so I basically just generally hack it, but obviously if I need to cut the rope free, that's about the only reason I actually put a knife in there now. So I try and pre-cut all my baits. Good idea. Just safety wise, because you're too far away from anything really. So.
Yeah, right. Hey, well you're good to go, so I'm going to take probably another 10 minutes to get set up, so I'll see you around the corner.
Oh yeah, all good.
See you later. Oh, here's the weight. The wind has come up. It was calm as, but now it's windy as hell. Too easy. We're into it. It's pretty windy, but we're into it. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to Claytallstories. An awesome spot in the world. Very famous beach. One of the most famous beaches in the world. And with good reason, it's bloody beautiful. Right on the edge of the Abel Tasman National Park. Hopefully once we get around this corner here, around there, it'll be a bit more sheltered, because right now I'm getting a wet ass and it's quite choppy. Quite windy. Which way you going, son?
Not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty windy.
One decent there.
Hold up your fish, let's see it. Well, that's a good fish, mate. Anchor down. So I'm using these flashes. It's a bit of a bloody mess actually. Tied this a bit clay, bugger me. Haven't got the water, it's a bit of a bird nest, but there we go. Bit of squid, the flasher, just plop it over the side very gently. Actually we'll go over this side here because of the wind. I'm trying to get hooking myself. And just let it go down. I haven't got any burley out, which I normally use, so we'll see how we get on, but ideally I'd have a bit of burley in there. I've been out here for about 40 minutes, some small bites of fish, but nothing really big. As you can see, the sun's just going down, and I'm going to do what we always do when you're not catching stuff, change the bait. Wind's come up again. Holy shit. Holy shit. Big old snapper. Wasn't ready for that. Pocket. Yep, these are on alright. It's good fish. It's a good fish, man. That's a big one. That's a cracker. Jeez. It's really powerful. Oh man. Holy shit. It's gone under the boat. Damn. Far out. What the hell is that? That can't be... It's a big fish. Jeez. It's a stingray or something. That's a big fish. It's a big bloody snapper. Oh man, it's a monster. The size of that. Shit. You're joking me, man. Far out. Look at the leader net. We got him on the lander net. Look at that beauty. You ripper. Look at the size of that. Far out. Hello mate, how you going? You're a big fish. Jeez. I think it's the biggest one I've ever caught in the kayak. The size of this fish. Holy shit. Would you look at that? I've lost my voice, man. I've never caught a fish that big in the kayak. I'm sure I haven't. I could hardly handle it. That's a big snapper, man. Oh man, that's a monster. Jeez. Well, I'm gonna icky it and calm down a bit because I wasn't expecting that. That's a big fish, man. That's a big fish. Oh, I don't want to damage my net. That's come out of his mouth. Jeez, I was lucky to get him. Lucky to get him. Well, we're back into it. What's this rod doing? Oh, we got something on there. Shit. Or have we? Yes, we have. Not a big fish, but we got a fish on there. What's that? A little bloody, oh, tiny wee brim. Oh, look at that. G'day, mate. How you going? I think I just caught your dad before. Yeah. Actually, might have even been your granddad. Well, we're going to put you back in the ocean, grow bigger for another day. You're a pretty little fish, aren't you? Hell yeah. You got a bloody hearty appetite to be eating a bait that size, mate. Beautiful little snapper. Look at that. Beautiful colours. Oh, he's beautiful. Okay, mate. I'll put you down here. See ya. He's gone. Well, could keep on fishing, but quite honestly, it's a bloody big fish. I don't need any more than that, so I'm going to take her in. Jody's just in front of me over here. He's a pretty keen man, just out there. He's done well today, Jody. Caught fish this morning. He got up at 3:30, he come down here and he come out again tonight. He was fishing with me yesterday as well. Very keen. Back home now. Puppy's all cute as, all fast asleep. I like this black and white boy here. He's a big boy. This one's quite cute too. They're all bloody cute. Anyway, we've got some fish to deal with. It's been on ice since I caught it. Oh man, forgot how big it was. It's a big fish. Woohoo! That's a big fish. I took the gills out last night. I've taken everything out except the roe. It's a nice big snapper. I'm pretty sure it's the biggest snapper I've ever caught in a kayak. I haven't got any scales to weigh it, but I might just go and stand on the scales and then lift this up in the bathroom and see how much it does weigh. Rightio, exactly on the dot, 3 kilogram on the scales. So what's that in pounds? There's 2.2 pound in a kilogram. 3 times 2.2 is 6.6. 6.6 pounds. Let's call it 6.5 pound. With its guts and everything in it, would have been more. Still got the roe in there. I love roe. Ooh. Anyway, I've got a couple of knives here. Got high carbon steel. That's my good one. You can always tell the high carbon because it always looks dirty. And I've also got a stainless filling knife. I'm not going to film it because I can't hold the phone and also that at the same time. Just a quick vlog, but I'll show you what we do with it. Just want to sleep all day, don't you, boy? You know what's going on, don't you, sooty, eh? You know what I'm about to do. Before I dig into this with my filleting knives, I'm going to take all the scales off and I'm going to use this little steak knife. It's quite good because it's got a serrated edge. Anyway, the reason I'm doing that is because I want to keep the skin to make crackling out of. And that's why the chickens are hanging around, because they know the scales go anywhere. And I don't know how the hell they eat scales, but they just seem to. Can't be very tasty. Hey Lucky, how you going? Nicely scaled snapper. Right, going to tear into it with a knife. Look at the roe. Highly nutritional to eat and great smoked or eaten just like that there with a bit of wasabi and soy sauce. Check out the size of this fillet. Holy shit. It's a big fillet. Okay, that's all we've got left. We're going to keep all that too though. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take the other side off and then take the skin off this. And we're going to make some crackling. Fish crackling. One of my favourites. Fillet number 2, while we work on the rest of it, we'll put him on ice. Keep it nice and cold all the time. Got to keep your fish clean and cold. Okay, my favourite part of the fish, the wings. And you can see I've left a bit of belly flap on there. Really nice. I've got that fish fat high in omega-3 oil. But the eyes, I love the eyes, I love the cheeks, I love the head. So I'm going to take the head right off, and I'm going to run my knife up in here and take these hair off as well, these wings separate. And I'm going to break up the frame. It's going to be very good chomping and chewing. I'm going to start cooking the head for lunch today and use this for stock, and maybe another time I'll have these here fried, and the rest will be gifts for my friends and family. Okay, a quick glance at it broken down. What we've got is we've got the fish frame made into 3 bits, which is the tail, the main body, and the bit that joined on the head. That's going to go into stock now. I'm going to start breaking that down. We've got the 2 wings, which are just delicious to eat like that, fried in the pan. So they're going to go into the fridge, kept cool for frying. And the main star of the attraction, of course, is the head. As you can see, the gills are out. I took them out last night. There's a bit of meat in there, but there's also a lot around the cheeks and the eyes. That's my meal today. And also a stock. I may make it into a fish soup. I'm not sure. Or first of all, we're just going to start rendering that down right now. Last time I used this pot, I had a crayfish that good bastard gave me. Daniel. Just about a tablespoon of pink Himalayan salt. Just going to stir it in. Frames and tail first. Old mate's head on top. And lid on top of that. We'll keep it on. Got our nice 2 big clean snapper fillets. They're boneless. And our snapper skin for snapper crackling. I can't wait to tear into that. Coming away nicely. Skin's all sorted. And puppy's all sorted too. You're getting a feed. Let's check out what's going on inside the pot. Oh, smells good. How's my dinner looking? The head, I reckon. I don't know, might cook and fish. Yeah, that's good. That's all falling apart. I'm going to take that out and put that on a plate. If you guys could smell what I can smell right now. Holy, oh, gee. Okay. It's going to do that. Rightio. There's my favourite bit there, the eye, and as you can see, the lens has actually come off. This is the gold right here. Flies are hanging around trying to get a bit of it. Not going to happen, mate. That there is a snapper eye. It's a delicacy, and it's an acquired taste, and it's really delicious. And it's really nutritious too. Piss off, fly. Get off, got a bloody fly in my hand, see that? Summertime in New Zealand. Piss off! That is my favourite part of any fish, the eyeball. Most people don't like eating them because they're eyes, but they're actually really got a lot of nutritional value, and they taste epic. They're really good. Of course, you can see all this hair around the head that people throw their heads away, but look at the flesh that's in it. And I've only cooked it in salt. That's all it's had in it, but so tender and so delicious. It's, man, don't waste your heads, boys and girls. This is my first food today. That's all the meat in the head that you just don't see. You know, people throw that away. That's a lot of meat, a lot of good meat. And no bones, of course. And there's the eye on the other side. Oh, mate, you're coming out right now, and you're going in my belly. That is just a big snapper eye. Oh, they are divine. There's enough salt in there to give it taste. I haven't added anything to it. It's just the taste of the fish itself. And, you know, the rest is just like straight fish. So much in there in the head. We haven't even got to the cheeks yet. We're still eating around the head. Okay, and we haven't got to the brain yet either. Yum. Real yum. Don't waste your heads. You can see how hard the skull is, the top bit there. It's just, you know, protect it. It's really quite protected, the brain in there. I ickied the brain, so I damaged it a bit, because that's what I stabbed when I killed it, so not so good to eat because it's had a knife in it and it's had some blood in it, which is mixed up quite a bit. What else do we have in here in the way of treats? Well, there's its mouth, and you can see the teeth there. There's not much you can get from that, but the cheeks have already fallen out, as you can see. And there goes one right there. Whole cheek, and cheeks, this is part of a cheek, they're really soft. Absolutely divine. How's our stock doing? Pretty good. So the remaining fish head which I have left over is going in there. We ain't wasting nothing. The whole damn lot. And old Lucky, it's a chicken out the window, it's waiting for some bits. Hey Lucky, how you going, mate? Bit of fish? Hey? Bit of fish? Chickens need protein to make eggs. She's called Lucky because she really pushed it with Poe the other day. Got real close and Poe was eating the rabbit, and she's lucky she didn't get her head bitten off. My skins have been on this board just for an hour, drying out a little bit, and we're going to put a little bit of pink Himalayan salt over them. When I say a little bit, that's actually quite a lot compared to what most people have. It's going to do a few things. It's going to draw some of the moisture out of it. It's going to have flavour. It's going to help it crackle up. I'm going to leave that there about another 20 minutes. I may even put a wee bit of chilli on there yet. We'll see. Okay. Just let that do its magic. Come back to it. But only 20 minutes later, and you can see the water coming out of the fish quite clearly. That's what the salt does. It draws it out. Going to put a paper towel and dry that up and put a wee bit of chilli on. Amazing, eh? How much water that drew out of the fish. It had been sitting for 20 minutes already, and then just that bit of salt pulls all that out of it too. Good old salt. Gonna lose one. Back in there, mate. Rightio, just a few chili flakes. When I say a few, I don't go overboard, because I know some of you guys out there, you might sneak for one, like stuff really hot. I can't handle stuff really hot. Well, actually, I've run out of chili flakes. It's as much as we're going to get. Well, we need some chili powder then to heat it up more. Chili. Okay. Ooh, that's going to be a hot one. Can you guys hear the pups drinking? They are just having a big feed from Poe right now. Oh, I think we'll add that too. Time to buy some more spices. A bit thin there. How's it looking? Let's go look at the pups drinking. They're going for it. You're a good dog, Poe. You're a good mama. You sure are. Man, they are into it. They're getting real strong fast. The back end trying to get in there too. And there's a couple of nipples at the back. That one there on its back is the boy pace, as I call them. That's the girl one there. Although I've got a feeling she may come out of the other dog round. And you're just being a good mum, aren't you? Just hanging out there. Just biding your time. I'm thinking about letting them live in the cave she's dug out there. Once her eyes open. What do you guys reckon? Rendered duck fat from Crozier's. These guys sent me some stuff and it's really good fat. Let's have a wee look in here and see how the fish stock's going. It's breaking down. Probably can't see much because of the steam going into the camera, or the phone at least, but she's broken down pretty good. Smells good. Needs a fair bit more boiling yet. Let's let it carry on doing its thing. Bit of fat in the skillet. Right, while that's heating up, we're going to make these into chip-sized bits of skin. We've got some smaller ones over here and some bigger ones here. Now what you could do is you could sprinkle corn flour in them or over them, or rub them in it, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go straight into the pan like this, and the pan is already smoking, as you can see, so we'll try one, see how it goes. Well, that might be a bit hot. Well, see what happens there, eh? Could be just a bit too much heat in the pan. Yeah, I think we need to cool that pan down a bit. Let that go down a wee bit. Going a bit too fast. I brought the heat down a bit. There goes the original one I put in. I reckon it's just about ready. I've got another one stuck to it now. I reckon it's pretty done, that one there. We'll take this one out and do the old taste test. Pop it down there for now. Let it cool off. How these guys go. Might have left a wee bit too much fish on some of them. You're actually supposed to scrape the fish off, but I leave it on. I don't like wasting stuff, and it just cooks up as fried fish. Not quite as crunchy, that's all. Fish stock's going, these guys are going, and it's time for a taste test. The crunchy. Is it crunchy? Is it tasty? I am dribbling. You make these, and I promise you, spicy too, you'll never throw away your fish skins again, ever. That's better than anything you get in the shop, honestly. So simple to make, doesn't need any more salt added to it. Bang on. It's like pork crackling but with a fish flavour, really good. Oh man, they are yummy. Yeah, probably a bit too much fish on some of those to get them crackling up. Still taste bloody good though. I think these are still going to be pretty yummy. Let's get that excess fat off and into here. And the next lot is going to be just skin only. I've got some here with no fish on them at all, like that one there. Well, that one actually has this one here. And some they've got quite a bit of fish on. This one's a bit of straight skin. These are really difficult to make and not eat, because I just made a whole batch, and as you can see, they're bloody gone again. It's going to be a hard process. They are so delicious and crunchy. I'm not going to be able to save any for later. I need to exercise a bit of discipline, because man, these little crunchy morsels are just something else, next level. That snapper, a gift from the sea, and that, well, that's a gift from the gods, man. That is fallow deer. That is the backstrap. Look at that sucker. Actually, it's a gift from my mate Wayne. Good bastard. Thanks, Wayne. What we're going to do is we're going to sprinkle some salt on it right now, just like that. Good old pink Himalayan salt. And we're not going to be too shy on it. We'll do that again. See that? Just going to, then we're going to pat that in and turn it over. One big, oh man, it's a nice piece of meat. Jeez, would you look at it? Plenty of salt. So the salt's going to do a couple of things. It's going to draw some of the moisture out of it. It's going to sort of preserve it. It's going to give it flavour and taste. Right now, what we're going to do is we're going to put that back into the fridge in a new bag. So she's tied up loosely, because we're going to be untying that again. Haven't sucked all the air out, Gonna poke it in there. Well, this is some rabbit I caught the other day. And come back to it 24 hours. What will that do exactly? Well, the salt will draw out a lot of the moisture and we'll clean it off. And then we'll put it back in again, maybe one more time. And then we'll cook it. Because you see, as the moisture goes out of it and the water goes out of it, it condenses the actual flavour of the venison, bringing that real nice subtle game flavour that fallow deer has. Now, you may not do this with a stinky old ram or an old goat, but fallow deer is delicious. It's the food of kings. It's my favourite, all-time favourite of all the deer species. I haven't tried sika, so I don't know about that, but most of them I have, and I love it. So that's what we're going to do. We'll come back in a day and look at that again. How good does that look? This is the last of these, and I have really struggled to save them and not eat them all. It's been so difficult. They're so delicious. But anyway, we've reached the end and we have saved a few. They're right there. Check it out. That's the end result of my crunchy, what I managed to save, which wasn't a lot because I kept on chomping on it. Because these are just bloody addictive. You cannot make this stuff, and I challenge you to make it without doing this all the time. Not possible. It's too nice. I'm going to take the rest of the fish, the actual fish, the flesh part, and I'm going to take it to my dad now. I've got two really nice packets. One, and also I've got a really nice packet for Awi's family, too. And gift that to them, because it's my dad's kayak. He lends it to me, and also it's my dad. And also Awi hasn't yet got her son Cuzzy catching enough fish to feed them. And that's partly my fault too. I need to work more on teaching him, because he's been down to where I fish but caught nothing, and there's a little bit more of fishing than just casting a line out. Anyway, we'll head on down the road and drop those off. Okay, true love is giving your girlfriend your snapper crackling, and I'm going to give this to Awi because she's a wee bit not homesick, but she talked to her mum today, and she's a long way away from her mum, and a girl needs a mum. You girls know what I'm talking about. If there's any girls watching the channel, probably isn't, but so I thought, well, what'll cheer up? And the other thing is, if I keep this snapper crackling at home, I'm just going to pig the whole lot out, so I'm going to give it to her. And I'm not going to film her, I'm just going to have some quiet time. So we'll see you later at my mum and dad's place. So you're going to eat this tonight, Sue, yeah? Okay. Great. We've just come down the track where we used to come down, where the flat bottom floozy used to be parked, and I'm pretty sure it was by this big tree. And there's that bit of metal over there. And from my memory, we used to be tied up to here with her out there. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's no ropes or anything left. Just some old wire and stuff, but no ropes at all. There's that bit of concrete block. I don't know what this was exactly, but that's all I remember. And along here there was this tree here, and I think it might have had a rope on there, was it? I don't really remember. Pretty sure this is where it was. Nothing there. There's the bay. There's no ropes left at all. All the mooring lines have gone. Is this where it used to be? The floozy used to be here. Some more bits of concrete here, and here's that path that came down. Is that where she used to go? No ropes up there either. Just made that for you, Dad, so you can see that this is where I think you used to have it from my memory. This is a path cut down here, It's are we up in there? Right, we'll carry on up. Okay, we're going to make fish soup with our fish stock. 1 fresh spring onion, 1 not so fresh tomato, 1 shallot, fresh ginger to slice, a couple of cloves of garlic, pink Himalayan salt, and some soy sauce. Everything here lovingly diced up into 100 pieces with this Japanese kitchen knife gifted to me by knife maker Ross Johnston. He's a bloody good knife maker, and this is one I think he collected himself. It looks like it's dirty, but it's just high carbon steel, but it's razor sharp and it gets stuff really cut up well. The fish stock is still doing its thing, bubbling and boiling away. We're going to separate some of the bones now and the fish and the stock for our soup. Just heating the wok, going to put a bit of that lovely duck fat in there. Going to use that to saute our shallots and our garlic. We're just going to very lightly cook our spring onions and tomato. We're not going to burn the stuff, we're just going to heat it up a bit, give it a bit of a sizzle up on the wok first. It's posed probably, I don't know, 7th drink today now out of a big bowl. Right, back to the cooking. Shallots in. Posed still drinking, and green onions in. Gonna check out your pups, eh? Gonna feed them? You don't really want to go in there, do you, mate? No, you don't, hey? Don't really want to go in there, do you? Kind of have to, it's mum's job. I think they need to be fed. They're pretty thirsty to me, yeah, been there for a while, mate. And I'll carry on cooking my fish soup. Gonna add a tiny bit of water, not too much, just a little bit. There we go. Give it a stir. Let the fat and the water and everything do its thing. A bit of magic. A nice fusion with it. Nice shallot, spring onion, 2 onions unite. Here's the magic ingredient, ginger to give heat. Got to have that heat. And I haven't got my pan really hot. I'm just trying to get everything diffused together, all those nice flavours. I don't want to burn it. 1 tomato in, cut. One minute later, burning off some of that water. A nice texture there. Right, after all, I'm going to put my garlic on top of that. You just can't beat having freshly cut produce when you're making something like this. You can buy your stuff pre-done, it'll work okay, but when it's freshly cut like this, you get those aromas all coming out. I compare the difference to having coffee that you're grinding yourself with a coffee grinder, like your own beans, compared to buying pre-ground stuff with a plunger. Both taste good, but grinding your own beans always tastes better. Same applies here. We've got a really nice infusion going on here of garlic and ginger. Those two go together so well with the shallots, the spring onion, and the tomato. It's all happening here. We're going to put a little bit of, I guess you could call it, I don't know, stock, just off the top first. I guess I'll call it just to get that start to do its thing a little bit. And we're going to dig a little bit deeper in here, but we're going to also strain. Going to go to the bottom of the barrel to get all that fish with all the bones and everything. As you can see, it's mostly bones left. A little bit of fish in there, but most of it's like a bone broth in the soup, and it's going to taste bloody delicious. You chasing rats, mate, are you? Hey? Come out to my herb garden, which hasn't got a lot growing in it. Jeez, I must give this guy some water. He looks a bit dry, doesn't he? A bit of this stuff here. Parsley. I don't grow much, but I've got a few wee bits and pieces I have out here just for cooking. This stuff's it's actually a superfood, parsley, believe it or not. You need some water actually. It's going to probably rain tonight anyway. Looks like rain coming. Time for the taste test. Trying to find a bit that's sort of got a bit of everything in it, but that ain't happening. Oh, that'll be as close as I'm going to get. Give me a paste sparking outside. It's missing something. Soy. I didn't put soy in. I was supposed to put soy in. I can taste it. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of soy. Now, not much of this. just a wee bit for flavour, and that's enough. And that will be enough. There's something outside's got my dogs going, so I'm going to have to go and check that out. Probably rats running around. Let me just taste this one more time before I do, just so I'm satisfied. Amazing what a difference one ingredient can make to a whole soup. That is bloody delicious. Time to eat. Boom. Just like that. Hell yeah. Fish soup. No, Poe, you're not having it, mate. Go feed your pups, come on. Got Poe beside me trying to get a bit of fish soup. You're not having any, mate. You've had so much stuff. Not having it, no. Getting closer and closer. Go feed your pups. Go on, feed your puppies. This is my dinner, alright? She's normally not allowed in the house. She's not even house trained. She actually hasn't gone to the toilet and made mistakes since she's been in here. She just thinks she's now allowed in here. Fish soup. So today, 2 hours ago, I had a fish head. And that was all. And now I'm having just the fish soup. Poe, get away from my telephone before you knock it over. Come on, away you go. I want to say to you guys, thank you very much for following my channel, those of you who do. I've come to know quite a few of you on my YouTube, and obviously through my Patreon, which is other videos as well, which the public don't see, my hunting ones particularly, but just want to say thank you very much for your support. I love making these videos. I wouldn't do it if I didn't enjoy doing it. I am passionate about making music. I'm passionate about making videos. And I kind of like my dogs too, but I'd like to do this vlog without you riding it. So, I couldn't do it without you guys following and watching. It boggles me how everyone follows me. I mean, I've just hit, I don't know, 42,000 subscribers and going up all the time. And no, you're not having that soup. What can I say? Thank you for your time, your comments, your input, and sharing my world, which is nothing exciting compared to some people's lives, but it's my life. And I hope you take something from my hunting and my fishing and my recipes. I hope you take something away you can use yourself. I have taste tested this, and she wants to taste test it too, but no, not for Poe. Way you go. I have taste tested, and I can tell you that the finished soup is divine. Yeah, that bit there, it fell down. Oh man, it really is good. Good luck with your own harvesting, your own fishing. Trying to make your own videos. Take a tip from me. Don't ever start a YouTube channel that has hunting in it. Because if you do, you will be put on restricted. Oh, it's amazing mine's still going because so much stuff has been restricted. So much in fact that when I make a public statement or do one of my little vlogs, if someone else takes it and puts it on their channel, it goes way bigger than it goes on mine because my channel is so restricted. So what keeps it going is you guys that keep on sharing my stuff and commenting and rating it. Whether it's good or bad, how you rate it, it still does bring the algorithm up. Ideally, I like it when you rate it good, but also if it's bad, I need you to tell me so I can do better and bring you better stuff. So the thing with the rating system, the thumbs ups let me know I'm doing things reasonably right, but if there's something that you just don't like, there's an email address below that you can write to. It's claytallstories@gmail.com. Write to me directly. I will read them at some stage. I may not be always, it might be a week later, but I will read them when I get time. And tell me what it is that you don't like. Rather than just give it the old, green monster, thumbs down or, unsubscribe. Let me know first so I can better myself as a creator. Because I'm just a filthy pig hunter who dropped out of school, who doesn't really know. I've never done any classes in anything. I make a lot of mistakes. I'm constantly making mistakes. And I rely on your feedback. Because you guys know, a lot of you guys out there watch a lot of movies, watch a lot of stuff, and you know what you like. And when there's something that's going on with my, content that you don't like, just share it with me. Say, hey Clay, I don't like the fact that your transitions are too slow, or the fact that your EQ is not right with your sound, or because my sound is shit because I just do it through a phone. But let me know, the things that you see. Right, I'm going to tear into this, and Poe, just go and feed your puppies, please. Once again, thank you very much for joining me in this vlog off the phone. Good luck, Be good. Can't be good. Don't you lick. Can't be good then. Be careful. Where you go. Why is it when I try and make a bloody video, every time dogs have to get right into the camera, it's almost like they know, eh? Stop giving my attention to the camera, boss. Stop giving your attention to the camera, boss. Give it to me. It's like, I'm talking and she's like, I want that attention. She probably thinks that I'm talking to her the whole time. She doesn't even know what a bloody telephone does. No, not for you. Where you go? That's delicious. See you later. No, not the Poe. Where you go? Just being fed.